If you're planning to pursue engineering or you're already studying B.Tech, this video might completely change the way you think about your career. For years, students have been told one simple formula: choose a good engineering branch, get a good CGPA, graduate, get placed. But here's the problem: that formula doesn't work the way it used to. The engineering industry has changed dramatically over the last 5 years. Artificial intelligence is writing code. Factories are becoming automated. Cars are becoming software-driven. Cybersecurity has become a global priority. And companies are looking for a completely different kind of engineer. The question is, are colleges and students changing fast enough? Let's find out. Every admission season, lakhs of students ask the same question: which engineering branch has the highest package? At first, that sounds like a smart question, but it focuses on today's salaries instead of tomorrow's opportunities. Think about it. An engineering degree usually takes 4 years to complete. The job market you enter in 2030 won't be the same as the one you see today. Yet many students choose their branch by copying their seniors or following what everyone else is doing. Psychologists call this herd mentality. When we see thousands of people making the same decision, our brain assumes it must be the safest choice. But in careers, following the crowd often means reaching opportunities after everyone else. Let's look at what's happening around us. Artificial intelligence is writing code. Factories are using robots to automate production. Cars are becoming software on wheels. Hospitals are using AI to assist doctors in diagnosis. Banks are relying on machine learning to detect fraud. Even agriculture is becoming smarter through sensors, drones, and automation. Now ask yourself one question. If every industry is becoming technology-driven, what kind of engineers will companies need 5 years from now? Certainly not engineers who only memorize textbook concepts. Companies want engineers who can adapt, solve problems, and work with modern technologies. That's why engineering is no longer limited to a single branch. Mechanical engineers are learning AI. Civil engineers are using data analytics. Electronics engineers are working on embedded systems. Computer science students are entering healthcare and finance. The future belongs to engineers who can connect multiple skills together. Here's something recruiters have been saying for years. A degree gets your resume noticed. Skills get you hired. Think about 2 resumes. One says, I completed my B.Tech. The other says, I completed my B.Tech, built 4 real-world projects, contributed to open source software, completed internships, and participated in hackathons. Which candidate looks more prepared? The answer is obvious. Today's companies are looking for proof. Proof that you can apply your knowledge. Proof that you can solve real problems. Proof that you can keep learning. That's why projects, internships, portfolios, and practical experience often make a bigger impact than another certificate. One of the biggest mistakes students make is believing that learning ends after college lectures. It doesn't. In fact, the most successful engineers treat graduation as the beginning of their learning journey, not the end. Psychologists call this a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. A fixed mindset says, I finished my syllabus, I'm done. A growth mindset says, what should I learn next? Technology doesn't wait, industries don't wait, and companies certainly don't wait. The students who keep upgrading themselves every few months will always have an advantage over those who stop learning after exams. So is engineering changing? Absolutely. But that's not something to fear. It's an opportunity. The engineers who succeed in the next decade won't just be the ones with the best marks. They'll be the ones who stay curious, embrace new technologies, and continuously build valuable skills. So before choosing an engineering branch, or even if you're already in one, don't just ask which branch is the best. Ask yourself, will I become the kind of engineer the future actually needs? Because your degree may help you enter the industry, but your willingness to learn will determine how far you go. I'll see you in the next video.